Troy. I remember Troy. See, it's just crazy, bro. It's so many. I was on the post when nigga punched Troy for Halloween. It was just.
Was that where?
Troy was an old good dice shooting nigga. You know what I'm saying? And these are ones that I was on the porch scene coming up. You know what I'm saying? So nigga called Troy. I don't know if he hit a big dice game or what, man. Nigga called Troy right there by that fire hydrant. He had on a blue top suede bottom. Nice little car. He hit Troy in the face with that bitch. Boom, 2 revolvers. I remember the nigga had 2 revolvers. Mask, bandana around here, bandana at the top. Nigga put both of them bitches. Like, nigga was big on making sure you was dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shooting from a distance shit, that shit wasn't working there. I don't know if there was paid hits or whatever, but nigga was making sure nigga putting them bitches to your feet, making sure you out of here, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that'll affect you, man, cause you see enough of them bitches bust over, you just be like, damn, like, nah.
So do you remember the day that you got the news that Soldier Slim got killed?
Yeah, we was in my Nord house. And that shit was spreading through the project, man. Slim just got killed. So we went run out there and see or whatever. Slim was executed, man. Like execution style. 1 in the chest, 3 in the face. You know what I'm saying? Business, like, you know what I'm saying? You could tell it was just business. Somebody just making sure, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, they fucked the project up with that with Slim.
Yeah, what was like the mood in the project after that?
Yeah, it was fucked up. Yeah, it was fucked up. Cause you know,
he was on his way.
He was there, like the deal was on the table. Right. Yeah, $8 million on the table with caution Universal. You know what I'm saying? That's how he did the slow motion with Juve. Juve gave him a 745 and made it the first single off his album. You know, for Slim. You know what I'm saying? But Slim was a real nigga, boy. If he'd have got to get in the game, he'd have fucked it up.
For sure.
So that piece was just something.
Nah, for sure. So you know the choice of drug in New Orleans is heroin,
right?
And you hear a lot of artists rap about it. Back in the '90s, you see a lot of people addicted to it, right. Even young people.
Right. Even stars like
BG, Turk,
yeah,
Soldier Slim,
yeah.
Why? What you know?
You know how drug hitting you don't know the full extent of using? I think they just like trying something, because everybody tried powder. Some people tried dope and they liked it, but they didn't know the hooks they put in you. You know what I'm saying? Like the dependency they put on your body, like the back end of it. So it just like, some niggas used to take it to fuck holes, because you know, you can fuck long off it, you know what I'm saying? It just once it sank your teeth in you, you know what I'm saying? It was over because it makes your body depend on it, you know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of people just trying and not knowing the full extent of what it would do you, you know what I'm saying?
Sort of like when crack first hit.
When crack first hit,
everybody,
just like, you might like it, yeah, let me try this, I'm gonna fuck with it, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like it'll have a long-term effect on you, you know what I'm saying? So I think they didn't know the long-term effect. He just enjoyed it.
So somebody like around your age that you possibly could have seen like that was addicted to it was Turk. Did you ever see him around?
Yeah, man, we done helped him and everything. Like I was big on like niggas from my project. I help because I don't want them to go back nowhere else and get fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And I always used to get Turk and look out for Turk because I ain't want him to go back there in the county and get fucked up or go somewhere else and get fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't need no ring his call, like people used to use his call to give him shit, you know what I'm saying? I ain't need his call. But he used to holler at a nigga show him some love, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't like to see him like that, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather him come to me than go somewhere else and get fucked up, you know what I'm saying?
So that was your way of showing him love, just getting him.
Yeah, I might, you know what I'm saying? Even if he comes spin, just throw him some extra, but I ain't gonna allow him to hurt. You know, if a nigga be sick, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's cool.
So how did that make you cause he was big. I mean, he's doing good now. Shout out to Turk. Let me just say that because we just talking about that drug and how it could have effect on you. So shout out to Turk. this ain't nothing about, you know, trying to bash him about being. He
Nah,
open
he
about
know,
his addiction.
yeah, he know what it is.
How did that make you feel when you would see him young? You know, he was with Cash Money, you know, shining, balling on BET and top Billboard charts, and then you see him like, you know, in the project, and he, you know, he kind of like down bad. Like, did you be like, damn,
I just
Turk?
be like, damn, it's like, how could you have this much on one end and throw it all away for this? And that's what kind of let me know like it was out of his control. Like the drug will put a hold on, you know what I'm saying? And it just was crazy seeing that shit, like a nigga big as he was, and then he come down and be fucked up, you know what I'm saying? But just me personally, I just never had no joy in looking down on a nigga. You know what I'm saying? If I could help you, I'm gonna help you, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it was with me and him. But
Did you ever find yourself like dabbling with them hard type of drugs?
Nah. I seen what it did. And plus that was my drug my whole career, heroin. So I had a constant view of what it did people. It had people get clean for 7 years and relapse. You know what I'm saying? It just was a hard drug to get off of. So by me seeing the effects of it firsthand, like bitches, they kid, like it just was the worst firsthand. It just never, I stuck with weed. I never fuck with powder, dope, and that. The most I do is Adderalls, ecstasy, and shit like that. I ain't fucking with other shit.
So when you were serving, like, was there ever a time where you found yourself serving somebody that you never would have thought you'd be serving?
Yeah, but I always gave them encouraging words, right? You know what I'm saying? And that's what niggas even say to this day. Like, even though I made money off you, if I saw more in you, I'm gonna let you know. Like, man, that ain't true, you know what I'm saying? I ain't judging you or nothing, but you bigger than that, you know what I'm saying? I always used to hit niggas with that, cause, you know, it don't matter how big of a giant. I saw that shit take down some giants. Like, it made niggas who was real men. It took they, you know what I'm saying? Shit they did, they would have never did or stood for, you see what I'm saying? So yeah, I done saw it fuck some real niggas up. And you know what I'm saying? Made them weaker, you know what I'm saying, than what they were. So yeah, I done saw it fuck some giant niggas up.
So what was like the effect that you seen like on in the community though? Like, what does it look like? What is the difference between like a crack addict and a heroin addict?
See, back in the days, most heroin addicts was people who worked. They had regular lives, like, you know what I'm saying? They just used to be on heroin. It wasn't like it was now, how you see them running around fucked up and dirty and all that. Heroin used to be some of the cleanest niggas, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I say it just was a drug they was using like weed, you see what I'm saying? But, you know, weed ain't gonna turn you, you know what I'm saying? If you use heroin for so long, it's gonna flip you out. So it's just like back then, niggas was more cleaner, you know, they care more about themselves. Now it's just the worst, they let themselves go, you know what I'm saying? So back then it just, niggas was just fresher with the shit, ducking, but they fresh with gators on, and you know what I'm saying?